Perspective Drawing 101. Learn how to draw perspective for comics, games, and illustrations. So what can this course do for you? Well, is perspective even important? How can learning perspective help me with my art? Is it really difficult to learn? Is there a reason that you need to learn perspective? Well, let me ask, do you want to draw environments and backgrounds for your comics? Create games or icons for graphic design? Are you kind of drawing perspective but your drawings just don't quite look right? Have you tried perspective before and gotten really discouraged? Are you really ready to take your art and move to the next level? Maybe you've been lucky. I used to get lucky and I was just getting by using the little workarounds that a lot of artists use. Perspective was hard for me and I used to get discouraged. Sometimes it can be discouraging. I'd usually find some sort of way to kind of fake perspective or try to avoid it altogether. And that only got me so far, and that only gets you so far. I was missing out. I was missing out on a lot of work. I was missing out on a lot of opportunities, and it got me even more frustrated. So I eventually learned perspective, and I gained confidence. I gained that artistic confidence that we all look for. My whole artistic world just opened up, and I became a much better artist with perspective. It made me a better, stronger, more confident artist. I didn't have to say no to any clients, and more importantly, I didn't have to say no to myself. I didn't have to say no to my projects. I didn't have to say no to my illustrations. I didn't have to change things around because I didn't quite know how to hit that certain angle. Now I'm going to teach you perspective. My name is Rich Grayson. I've been teaching on YouTube for a few years and thousands of people have viewed my videos. I also have online courses and I've actually taught hundreds of people how to draw various things from perspective to anatomy to how to design armor. I've taught people the all-important fundamentals, and perspective is definitely an all-important fundamental. I'd like to welcome you to my Perspective Drawing 101 course. Now, what you will learn. First, you're going to learn some basic line creation and some terminology. I assume that you are an absolute beginner or not really that familiar with perspective in the very first section. And learning how to do some basic line creation and how to actually draw lines, you're going to build confidence even if you've never drawn before. We're going to move on to linear perspective, which is 1, 2, and 3-point perspective, which is the most common perspective that when you're looking maybe online, that's what you'll find is usually a version of 1, 2, or 3-point perspective. You're also going to learn about atmospheric perspective, isometric perspective for those of you out there who are looking to make a game, and we're going to talk about objects in perspective and even figures in perspective, which is also very, very important. I also give you a lot of examples for you to practice with and build your skills. The importance of drawing perspective and why you really do need to finally learn how to draw perspective. It's really important and essential for environment design. For any sort of concept design, we've all seen the really cool cutaway views of things. That's perspective. To clearly communicate your ideas. And if you are definitely trying to get into game design, even if it's 3D game design, nothing gets done in 3D unless you designed it in 2D. And if you're designing it in 2D, you need perspective. And if you want to make your own comics or your manga or graphic novel or web comic, you can have the coolest hero and the most evil villain and the coolest monsters and the greatest story. But if all those characters have nowhere to interact, then your story is just going to fall flat. I make it really easy to learn this, and you'll have fun. Perspective is an artistic fundamental, and you cannot afford to skip any of your art fundamentals. Don't wait. Enroll now. You get, of course, Udemy's 30-day money-back guarantee. And I have a bonus section that includes my 21 secrets to becoming a better artist. I also provided some preview videos for you to check out. So click the Take This Course button and start learning. I'll see you really soon. Thank you so much for taking a look at this, and I can't wait to start teaching you.